action.
What's going on YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2times, man. And we back with another video, but today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna kinda do like a getting real with me. You know, I ain't too transparent. I ain't too good at like talking about myself and things of that nature. So my wife and beautiful co-host, she gonna be in the background asking me some questions, you know, just some questions about me, you know, things about me so y'all can get to know me. I don't want to be typical. I don't want to be one of them YouTubers that people subscribe to their channel and they watching them and they don't know nothing about them. So, you know, we're going to be direct. We're going to get intimate. You know, I want y'all to know who y'all subscribe to. So, you know, we're going to do it like that today. So, you know, my beautiful co-host, she going to, you know, just ask me a few questions, a few things, and I'm going to be real. I'm going to just, you know, I'm going to be real with y'all. We're going to be transparent. I'm going to be open. I'm going to be an open book with y'all. So let's get it.
All right, hey guys, this is Mrs. Tony 2times from behind the camera. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, where are you from? What places have you been? And, you know, what kind of person would you consider yourself?
I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm an East Baltimore baby, John Hopkins. I lived in Birmingham, Alabama. I went to school there for a few years, so I always shot that out, you know, because I had been there. That's one of the places that groomed me, but Baltimore raised me and, you know, put everything I know in me. I consider myself, I'm a super laid back person, super laid back. You know, that's how come it's sometime when I be on camera, y'all might be like, dang, you just cool, and that's just how I am. You know, I ain't animated, but I'm super caring. I'm a compassionate person. I care about things that's going on around me, and I'm so dedicated to my family. That's what it's about, you know, making sure the family's straight. So,
All right. So, what made you start this YouTube channel? No, what made you go in this direction? Why do you want to reach the people?
um, well, I always loved YouTube. I used to sit up at night and just watch YouTube and watch videos. I always been in tune with like the rap world, the entertainment world, stuff like that. Cause I used to rap. Like when I was younger, you know, I used to rap. We had a group called Gorilla Mob. But on a different note, I just always want to report on things and real things, and I just always had an opinion. I feel like I wanted that opinion to be heard. I also, this is one of the most important things, you know. I was convicted of a felony at 17 years old, which I did serve my time. I did what I had to do, but since I've been out, I'm 31 now, so it's been years. Just the stigma of being a felon, you know, trying to find a place to live, find certain jobs and careers and stuff like that. So that's why I came out with the brand CEO. Convict evolved over time because people do change, people do grow, people do have other things in them that sometimes it take time to bring out. You 17, you a kid, you make mistakes when you young, we all make them, you know. And I also have One Nation Photography. I am a photographer and video production, where we're gonna be doing interviews real soon, stuff like that. But I'm mostly focused on documentaries and touching real life issues, you know, like people that grew up in households that might been dysfunction, where one parent might have been on drugs or on the struggle, just digging down to the nitty gritty and touching on things that people don't want to touch about. You know, we touch on entertainment and we touch on celebrities because it is a part of the news. You know, it's a part of what's going on in today's society. But mostly, we want to uplift people and let people know it's possible to do anything, be anything you want to be, and overcome everything. You ain't even got to be a convict. You know, you could be held down or suppressed because the color of your skin, because your environment, things like that. So that's definitely one of the things that made me want to start YouTube, just reaching the people and reaching, you know, with the real, with realness, and, you know, just being genuine.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, so another question I would think people want to know about you is, well, since I'm on your channel, how about you tell them about a little bit about me and you and how we met in our blended family.
Okay, so I met my wife, which is Miss Garrison behind the camera. We met about 8 years ago. She was living in PG County, Maryland. I was living in Baltimore. And we actually met on like a little fake like dating website. It was phony. It was like
OMG.
Air G. You know, it's called Air G. And she was coming out of a situation. I was coming out of a situation. And at first, you know, I kind of like put it to the side, like when we exchanged numbers, because at the time I wasn't willing to drive that far. You know, that's like 45 minutes away from Baltimore. I know people saying that ain't nothing, but it was something to me back then. But I ended up going to see her. You know, we ended up kicking it, and we just been tight ever since. And she already had a daughter that was 2 years old. I had a daughter at the time, and I think Talia was like maybe like 6 years old, and we just all been together ever since. You know, rocket tight. You know, we don't do the word step kids or none of that. We one big family. You know, we hold each other down. We look out for each other. My wife, my best friend, my business partner, everything. You know, so when you see her on the channel, show her some love. She a good person. She the one who brought this character out of me. She balanced me out from always feeling like I had to be so aggressive coming from prison and just being cold-hearted and she opened me up and opened my eyes to, you know, be more than that.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't know that. Love you, baby. But another thing is, what direction do you see your channel going in the future? And what do you already said why you did YouTube, but if your platform was to ever get bigger than this, what would you do to give back to the community?
Oh man, well, one big thing that disappoints me about some people that is in a better position, you know, a lot of people don't reach down, you know, and help people and look out for people. You see somebody that's trying to come up or somebody that's doing something positive, ain't nothing to give them a shout out, nothing to reach your hand down. I'll definitely be one of them people to shout people out. If I like somebody, I'm not going to just act like I don't see them working or doing what they doing. With my community, Baltimore, it definitely need more community centers, outreach centers, drug treatment centers. It need all that, you know. It's just it's a beautiful city, but it's a lot going on, a lot of crime, a lot of negativity, and I definitely want to shed light on that. And I also want to shed light on, like I said, people coming home from prison that's trying to readapt to society. The reason, I ain't gonna get too deep into this for another video, but the reason the prisons are so crowded because you got guys that get out, they can't get an apartment, they can't get a job, they don't know what to do, so they go back to what they know to do to support their family, and they go back to prison. It's like a revolving door. So I just want to let them know you can make it out here. You know, I've been out of trouble for years now. You know, I ain't been in no trouble. I don't even remember what cuss feel like, you know, and that's a blessing. I know God got me through that and my family, so, but I understand the pressure of not being able to provide and being able to be the man you know you could be, because you might have got caught up with something when you was young or something like that. I want to shed light to that. You know, we going to entertain too. You know, we going to entertain y'all because we know that's what people like. They like celebrities. They like the stories. But that's not our first priority. Our first priority is reaching the people, whether it's suicide, whether you feel some kind of way about your mom, brother. You can hit us with anything, any kind of questions. We're going to be there. We're going to be open to answer. You know, we just willing to talk to the people, help the people, and to tell my story and let my wife tell her story.
All right, that sounds so awesome, Mr. Tony 2times. We're going to come back for so much more with you guys. We just want to let you know from this end, I want to let y'all know thank you for allowing us to use this platform to speak to you. This is Mrs. Tony 2times.
This Tony 2times. Make sure y'all subscribe, tap that notification bell. You know, we're going to be coming out with a lot more things. This is just the first kind of episode of Getting Real with me, but we gonna keep coming back, and whatever y'all want to know about me, y'all gonna find out. You know, I want y'all to know who I am. I want y'all to be loyal subscribers. You see what I'm saying? I feel like if y'all know who I am, I know who y'all are, we can be all loyal to each other. So I'm out, fam. Love y'all.
Peace.